Morning students of class 10, you are welcome in geography class. You have completed the well irrigation and tube well irrigation. You saw the advantages and disadvantages. Now our next topic is canal irrigation. There are two types of canals, inundation canals and the perennial canals. The features are written below. Inundation canals are taken out directly from the rivers without making barrages or dams. Inundation canal is taken out directly from the river. Number 2, inundation canals use flood water. Means during rainy season, when the extra amount of water comes into the river, that amount of water is released through the inundation canals. So this works as the safety valve for the rivers those cause flood. Number 3, beds of canals are higher than the bed of rivers. Beds of inundation canals are higher than the bed of a river, so that the extra amount of water can be released through the inundation canals and the proper amount of water will run through the rivers. It will be safety. It will give safety to the region. It will save the region from the flood. And inundation canals have the limited use because this is not the perennial canals. It provides water only during the rainy season. That extra amounts of water come only during the rainy season, and that extra amount of water is released through the inundation canals. So there is a limited use. Only this inundation canal can provide water only those months of rainy season, and in the remaining months this inundation canals remains dry. Now second type of canals are perennial canals. As the name is given, perennial canals, so water remains available throughout the year, because these perennial canals are taken out from the perennial rivers, making the dams and barrages over the perennial rivers. So the perennial canals draw water throughout the year, and most of the canals in India is of this quality, is of this category, means the perennial canals. One important question was asked from this, that give reason inundation canals should be changed into perennial canals. Due to this reason, that inundation canals is non-perennial, and these perennial canals are used throughout the year. So for the irrigation purpose, all the inundation canals should be changed into perennial canals. Now we will see the advantages and disadvantages of canal irrigation. First is the advantages of canal irrigation. There are 4 advantages of canal irrigation. The first is, if there is a deficiency in rainfall, if there is a lack of rainfall, then the canal irrigations supply water in those regions which region get lack of rainfall. Second, canal irrigation is a boon for arid regions, such as we say Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and few parts of Madhya Pradesh, Western Uttar Pradesh. All these lie in arid regions. So in these regions, canals supply water for irrigation. So canal is a boon for this kind of arid regions. Number 3, Punjab and Haryana are called granary of the country. This is because of canal irrigation. In that region, these two regions lie in very less rainfall regions. There is a lack of rainwater. So water is supplied through the canals for irrigation, and these two states are made the granary of the country due to the canal irrigation. Second, green revolution became possible due to canal irrigations in these two states. Firstly, green revolution remained successful in Punjab and Haryana due to canal irrigation. Due to supply of sufficient amount of water through the canal, these two states succeeded in green revolution. So these two states, Haryana and Punjab, are called granary of the country due to canal irrigation, and the Green Revolution succeeded in these two states, Haryana and Punjab, due to canal irrigation. Third, the problem of Tamil Nadu. You know, Tamil Nadu gets rainfall only in winter season. In summer season, this region remains dry. So in summer season, the water is supplied through canal irrigation, so the farmers can take the advantages. This is the problem of Tamil Nadu, that Tamil Nadu gets rainfall in winter season, and in summer season it remains dry. So in summer season, water is supplied through canals for the irrigation purpose. There are two disadvantages of canal irrigation. First, when the canal irrigation, the water of canal goes to the downward area and it is locked there for a long time, then it destroys the food crops. Secondly, if the bed of canal is below the surface, then some alkaline salt mixes with the canal water and that reaches to the agricultural land. And this alkaline salt, when reaches to the agricultural land, that makes the agricultural land infertile. So there are two disadvantages of canal irrigation. So this was the canal irrigation. You saw the types of canals. Those were inundation canal and perennial canals. You saw the features of both. Then you saw the advantages of canal irrigations and disadvantages of canal irrigation. After that, in the next video class, you will see the tank irrigation. Thank you.